Yo.
What up, what up?
Ooh, let's fucking go, bro. What a fucking night, bro. I'm excited. Joe Flacco beats the Steelers old ass.
The old ass beat the old
Geriatric
ass.
quarterback beats.
Yeah, I watched it in the beginning of that game, and that dude looked. You know when you get like the grandfather who's kind of like not all there, and he's just looking off into space. They kept showing shots of him on the sideline, and he's just looking off into like nothing.
Like Joe Biden in the huddle.
And I was like, oh man, like this is gonna suck, man. Aaron Rodgers was fucking doing really well in the beginning. It was
Aaron Rodgers.
It was 10-0. Yeah.
The only thing that helped him is that he's playing another old ass quarterback. The geriatric bull. Oh my God, bro. But it was actually a good game.
It was a good game, man. Yeah.
Fantastic because the Steelers lost. Oh my God, man.
Yo, welcome back, everybody, to the Carpet Improvement Podcast. He is Juan and I'm Sean, and every week we get together, have a few drinks, talk about things going on in the world, try to focus on things making an impact, whether they be good, bad, or otherwise. Hit him with a drink of the day.
Bro, this shit is delicious. I feel like I needed one of these tonight. I got back home from a baseball game right before this. My son's baseball team is fucking horrible.
Maybe he listens.
I can say that because I coached them. So I'm speaking about myself. But blackberry sidecar. This shit is delicious. And I did my own take on it. This is originally from a Roof Chris Steakhouse recipe.
Oh, okay.
But I took a different approach with the simple syrup, and it actually wound up being better only because we ran out. But
yeah, true. But it worked out.
But it worked out. So in a cocktail shaker, take about 4 to 5 blackberries, muddle that with a half an ounce of agave syrup. So muddle that, add ice, add 1/4 ounce of Control, 1/4 ounce of Remy Martin Visa.
Okay, gotta be the Visa.
A full ounce of lemon juice, and shake well and pour it in a rocks glass filled with ice and rimmed with sugar. I know shit sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot, bro.
It's worth it.
Yes, the shit is really good.
It's so good. And if your kid's sports team sucks, it's a fantastic way to end the night. Bro.
You'd be out here like, man, I was having a bad day, but not anymore.
Yo, I knew, so I've been coaching my son's baseball team for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And the last few seasons, and it's fun. I kind of like doing it, even for both my son and my daughter. I've done all their sports teams, and I always have a good time with it, because even when they're bad, I just like spending the time with them. But I knew I was in trouble this season when, like, I told a kid to go play second base, and he asked me which base was that. And I was like,
and they're like, okay.
I was like,
so they sent me one of those.
I was like, yep. They said it's gonna be one of those. I told one kid one time, I was like, yo, go warm up the left fielder, and he goes, left fielder? He's like, is that the one right next to home plate? I was like, I don't even know what you could possibly be thinking about.
He like, okay, so where do you think home plate is?
Yeah. I was so confused. But anyway, I was like, these kids make me want to drink. So this shit was amazing after.
Got that right. Yeah, this is the shit, man. This
They're
one,
fun,
I don't like, and like you said, the simple syrup versus the agave. The agave made a difference, and I didn't realize it until the second one. I was like, wow. Like this one just tastes a little bit better than the first one. So
For
like,
sure.
the agave syrup was hitting.
It's so good. Yeah. The agave always hits different, but it's awkward to use with certain alcohols because the simple syrup definitely worked better. Like with the tequila, the agave works well.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously with the Remy Martin, with the cognac and the orange liqueur, it works really well too. So it's sometimes you just got to stick to the simple syrup. But I find more and more if I can get agave, I don't know why, and it's probably not true. This is anecdotal. Agave feels healthier in my head to me than simple syrup is, but it's probably not.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'm always like,
I mean, it
feels
might
like
be,
a
I
bougie
guess.
thing to do. I'm like, oh, use agave instead of simple syrup. I'm just being a fucking, like elitist. I think with agave, but for whatever reason, it feels like it tastes better to me. I don't know.
But dude, you said we're using the Remy Martin, the VSOP. LeBron came out, right? He had this like announcement, was it a week or two ago?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like his second like big decision. It was just like
Decision.
online, right? It was
Yeah.
like, and then it turned out that he's I guess he's going to be what do you call it? Like a brand ambassador for Hennessy, but Hennessy VSOP, right? Is that the one that he's on?
Is it specifically VSOP?
I
You might be right.
believe so.
It might be the blackest shit ever that LeBron's ever done. Cause I go, yo, he was sponsored by Kia. That's pretty white.
Was he really?
Yeah, didn't he have the Kia commercials?
No,
Maybe that is a black
no,
thing
that
to
was
do.
no, wasn't the Kia commercials? Wasn't that with what's his name? The black white dude with the red hair that used to slam dunk. What's his name? Yeah, this
The black white dude.
I'm all inclusive.
I hate that as soon as you said
You knew exactly what I'm talking about.
in my brain, I went, Blake Griffin. Bro, the minute you said black white, I go, bet. I got it.
See, that's why we can hang out, man.
Fucking Chucky ass looking motherfucker, bro. Blake.
Remember his slam dunk contest, right?
Yeah, he's a black ginger.
He jumped over to Kia, but Kia sponsors the NBA.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right. He did have a Kia commercial. Bro, his parents had to hate him as a kid, man. Like, you gotta dunk this motherfucker in sunblock every time you take him outside and shit. Like, gingers just look evil, creepy as fuck. You gotta have that running around your house. Nah, man.
Looking like fucking
He had no choice but to be good at basketball.
All right, man. Yo, comment for another week.
Blake Griffin's parents for putting up with that. Putting up with that creepy motherfucker.
Looking like Malachi from Children of the Corn.
Like a Timu Chucky doll. Oh, fuck, man.
All right, man. Comment for another week is going out to Home Depot.
Yeah, man.
Tell them about it.
Dude, Home Depot. So, the dude could be the nerd in me right now because I'm all in on the AI shit and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And I happen to believe that the trades are going to be the next big thing. You know, like, people talk a lot about AI replacing jobs and yada, yada. And, and it will, but it'll also create
some things,
new jobs and it'll create new things, right? It will replace some things. But also, I think it creates a lot of opportunity. I happen to think that one of them is going to be in AI takes a lot of energy to run and all that stuff. So you're going to need electricians, you're going to need plumbers for chiller systems and all that shit. You're going to need HVAC people for server rooms. I mean, you work in IT,
Makes
right?
sense, yeah.
All that shit. So, like, that's kind of been my mentality now moving forward is like, oh, anything that has to do with those things is going to have like a long runway in terms of like future or growth or whatever. So whether it's stock or whether it's a business venture or whatever, I'm like, man, these trades, you know, even like truck driving, I'm like, yo, it's going to be big. It's almost like, it's not a step back, but it's almost the opposite of what you would think. It's like, we're in this super transcendent time of like, we're futuristic, quote unquote,
right,
if you will.
with technology, yeah, definitely.
But we're taking a step back in terms of like the jobs that are important. They're going to be more hands-on kind of things, right? And so anyway, so
there's things that the AI won't be able to do.
Correct.
Right?
So in that spirit, I saw this story about Home Depot. They're offering free training and certificates in HVAC, in carpentry, in electrical and construction trades.
Free?
For free.
For who?
Just anybody who fucking decides to go and sign up, and it's self-paced training and it's all online.
Wow.
And then I think they have some shit in stores, but you get a certificate. There's no credit card or anything needed to sign up. You go on their site, and then at the end of it, you'll get a certificate that says you completed this training or whatever.
Yeah.
Them. And I thought that was like a super.
That's dope, man.
Forward thinking, it's a cool way.
Because how many people will take that and maybe not do it as a trade, but go, oh, now I know how to fix my shit at home,
right?
And then obviously you'll go back to Home Depot to go get the parts and your tools and all that shit,
and you'll do it yourself.
And you do it yourself, yeah.
Dude, I thought about like that, and I also thought about who does it inspire to go, oh, I never thought about getting an electrician's license or a plumber's license, or I want to go do that. And then it'll inspire people to go do that. And I think for me too, is I always think about college and all this other shit. Like we've talked about this ad nauseum on the show of like, college in traditional sense isn't for everybody. And so I thought it provided this good opportunity. And we have this like sector that's growing that demands these sort of like trade professions instead of this like,
Right.
I guess white collar quote unquote
Yep.
professions where it's like you got to go hit the books type thing for finance or account, like finance and accounting and law and blah blah. Like I don't know. To me, it was like it's just like another window of opportunity for different learning styles, different types, different skill sets, like different personality types, like just everything. Because we sort of like as a society, it's become this whole like the upper class is always like office jobs, right? Like the white collar jobs.
Yep.
And it's funny, man. I know a lot of people who do these blue collar these trades who make really good money, and probably more than some like white collar jobs in a lot of cases. And it's like I think this is the beginning of the shift that you're gonna see where it's gonna be like cool again, because societal will be like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a whatever, I'm a carpenter. Oh, okay. Like it's been this like weird stigma or whatever against
Right.
it. And so it's cool to see this shift where I think not only is there respect on this craft, but also it's become like an intersection of technology and all this shit because it's like, hey, to do AI, you need X amount of energy. And to get X amount of energy, you need these server rooms. And to get these server rooms, you need to be able to keep them cool. To keep them
Right.
cool, it's just like the list goes on and on and on. It's almost like you touch every trade
Yeah.
in this like AI like venture. So it was cool. And I thought that was a quick and a very responsive way of Home Depot to go, oh, we're gonna go get ahead of that. Because I think this isn't just a like community play. This is a very selfish play on their part. And I mean that in the sense of like what you were saying before,
Yeah. The business
people are
side
gonna
of it,
go get
man.
their
Yeah.
stuff from them. But also, as long as those things are thriving, Home Depot thrives, right? Because you gotta go get
Yes.
materials from somewhere. You gotta get
That's
tools
right.
from somewhere. You gotta get stuff from somewhere. So it was a good like way to, I think, to provide to the community, to provide to the future of commerce, but also as a business decision. Like it almost like checked every box. I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta respect that, whoever the fuck came up with that. And
Dude, and let me ask you about this, man. I was talking to somebody today about AI in general, right?
yeah.
Because we're working in systems, right? So a lot of the systems that are coming out now, like sort of have some sort of AI component, and they're cool. So if you think of like even like a reporting system, right, where in the past you would have to sort of know the tool, know how the tool works, look at maybe the attributes and the metrics, and kind of know how to build the report. Right, and then to be able to display the data in the way that you want it. Well, like the new stuff that's coming out is more AI based, and
Yep.
it's like you can kind of prompt it, like kind of almost like a chat GPT to kind of
Yep.
tell you, right, to build the report for you. Um, but I was thinking about, and I look at the technology and I'm going like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like that's gonna help the users. But then, bro, I was thinking like, I think that the people who already work, right, and who don't like change, even making it sort of quote unquote easier, the prompting will become hard because they haven't developed the skills to prompt it correctly.
Right.
So they'll prompt it wrong and it'll give them the wrong data. And so I feel like the people that complain today will still complain tomorrow with the new technology, even though it's sort of more user friendly and smarter.
Yeah, it'll be like the same people today who complain about Excel or
Yes,
complain about
correct.
Google, complain about yeah. Like there's always gonna be that crowd that doesn't adapt quickly enough or won't adapt at all. Um, but it's funny you said like I work with like a pretty large ERP
Yeah.
system, like a very popular one, and they've started to roll out AI tools and prompting and I've been poking around with that. And it is very easy to get really good data and good reports and good stuff, but it's also very easy to get fucked
To get that right.
if
So I'm
you're
saying,
not
if you
good
don't
at the
know
prompting.
what you're
And so
doing,
that in itself has been, and I geek out over shit like
that's
this.
the
Like, I like
skill.
doing it, and it's a skill, and it's
That's the
also the fun
skill.
part. Like for someone like me, like I like that, and I like not knowing it, and but being like exposed to it and going, I don't like that, I don't know this, and now I want to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because like
Right.
like my prompts initially would be like, that's not right. I know that's not right, right? And then I would go look and I'd be like, all right, that's not wrong. So what did I do wrong? And then some of it is you have to teach the AI. You have to give it more information. But some of it is, oh, I didn't prompt you correctly. I didn't
Correctly.
give you enough
Yes.
information. I didn't, and I think that in itself has been a learning curve. Like I know enough about AI now to go, I'll get an answer and I'll go, by the way, and let me give you all this other information that I feel like you didn't take into account because you gave me this answer.
Yep.
And it'll be like, oh, okay, knowing that now, and it's like that in itself. It took a lot of wrong answers to get to the point where I went, oh, I know what to ask you as a follow-up now.
Right.
Because I know I've been burned on this before. Or because I've seen the response and I go, yeah, that's some of it, but here's the additional part that I need.
So it'll be twofold, man. It'll be knowing how to prompt for what you want. And then also being able to recognize when an answer comes up, it doesn't seem right.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So I thought that was a cool play by Home Depot. I don't know. This might be a way for them to replace the people who hang out in front of their store now because they're all being deported. And so maybe this is they're trying to get y'all more day laborers. I don't know. But
how do we replace the guy that used to hang out in the front?
Yeah. Fucking Fredo hanging out at the parking lot. He gone now, and I keep getting a guy named Scott trying to pick him up for some reason all the time. So I need a new Fredo.
Oh, that's a good segue, man. Speaking of Scott, Mackenzie Scott. And they say,
yeah,
Jeff Bezos donated $42 million.
Again?
Yeah. To a California-based nonprofit that's dedicated to advancing.
This bitch is so good at giving away money she didn't earn.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. But yeah, gave away $42 million to a company called 10,000 Degrees, who they basically try to. It's a California non-based or California-based nonprofit dedicated to advancing quality education and career opportunities for students from low-income backgrounds.
Oh, those kind of degrees. That's not where I thought this shit was going, bro. I thought this bitch was like doing that shit to a crematorium.
Why would you say that?
I don't know, bro. It's like, all right. Like kind of weird, but okay. 10,000 degrees. I was like, all right.
I was like, man, it must be nice, man, to
she's been super generous with her money.
So
generous, right?
Whose money?
With why are you trying to get me in trouble, dog?
I'm sorry, man. She earned that.
She's been super generous with the money she earned by sucking Jeff Bezos. Now, there is a certain amount of money that I think she should get for being the So if you become, I'm gonna assume if you're her, right? Like you supported Jeff Bezos through whatever, right? And building Amazon, and there's some shit you got to put up with. Right? There's a value to that should be attributed to that, and she should be compensated as such, right? If it doesn't work out. However, she was given a fucking eye-watering amount of money, and she's been giving it away ever since. Like she made this.
Yeah, she has been. She's been
super generous. Good for her. Also, she has so much money now, she could never get rid of it all. It will come in perpetuity, and so I'm hesitant to almost be like, you're such a good human being, because it's like easy to give away $1 billion when you have $5 billion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
right.
But I guess I will give her credit for the fact that like you could have just kept it. Could have kept it in your family for years.
Yeah.
Like rolled over. Like, yeah.
No. It's like I said.
And all jokes aside, like,
it's cool when you have, it's cool when you have an excess like that.
Right.
And being able to
and I'm not so dumb. I get that there are percentages applied to this, and Jeff Bezos lives in a different world, and so does his wife, than the rest of us. I do think there should be a dollar cap to this shit, but that's neither here nor there. Like, it just so happens that Jeff Bezos is worth a gajillion, and his 50%, whatever, to her was like.
Was it 50-50? Is that what he had to? He had to give half?
Bro, he had to give her billions in the double-digit billions of dollars, and I go, man, that's a tough pill to fucking swallow. But also, if you're Jeff Bezos, doesn't matter. Like,
probably not, man, because you still have the other billions, right?
Like I don't know, man. I go back and forth because I get it. I don't. If you're Jeff Bezos and you had this wife who supported you through this like time frame, and you had kids and whatever, and she did all shit, like I'm like, yo, there's a value to that, like that we should attribute. And I'm not saying her value is $50,000 a year. I don't know what the number is, right? There's a value for sure. And then when it's a percentage, it becomes it's fair almost at the lower level. When there's a certain dollar figure that you're worth, like there's a certain net worth and up. Like I feel like when it gets to the billions or like high 9 figures where you just go, does 50% make sense anymore? Or should it be, I don't know, whatever a fixed dollar amount should be that you pay off. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
just,
know either,
maybe
man.
I'm just mad because I didn't get fucking $70 billion in a breakup. But shit, good for
And you never will.
And I never will. She's also just, I think it infuriates me that she makes headlines all the time for giving away money. And I go, it's so easy to give away money that you didn't earn. Like so easy.
I'm sure somebody would argue.
So easy.
Somebody would argue that she earned it.
Bro.
Hit us up.
Nah, there's broke bitch. There's chicks out here fucking some dude making minimum wage at Wendy's. I would argue. I don't know, bro. What kind of dick is worth $50 billion? Jeff Bezos, it's not like he's some, goddamn, I'm trying to think, what dude is worth $50 billion where you're like, yeah, what's a guy that you see that you would be like, yo, she fucked him. That's worth $50 billion.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fucking the Microsoft dude.
You think Bill Gates? You think he's that hideous? I don't think Bill Gates is that hideous, bro.
There's no one that hideous.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's
$1
no one that
Nah,
hideous,
I can't think
bro.
of some people that hideous, bro.
Just name one.
I got harassed by a homeless lady this morning. You would have to give me $50 billion.
Man, I give you $100 and a ticket to the Magic game. You'll hit that shit.
Bro, I got like, I was gonna say a few months ago, it's probably been a year, maybe plus there's a homeless lady not too far. Maybe we talked about it on the pod, but she told me to suck her titty.
No, we ain't talking about this.
We ain't talking about this on the
No.
pod. Bro, and I looked at her and I went, it's not enough money. I was like, not even a titty, bro. Not even like not even a part that secretes gross shit. And I was like, ugh.
Dude, there'll be times, man, where we'll see shit on TV, and then it'll be like some, I don't know, like some rich dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like whatever it'll be like. So let's say the scenario is like women are throwing themselves at him, and he's not really good looking.
Right.
And I'll tell and my wife would be like, I don't care how much money he got. Like I wouldn't fuck him.
Bullshit.
And I go, he give you 10 mil. You wouldn't fuck him? She's like, hell no. And I'm like, yeah, oh yes, you goddamn will. And then you will bring half that shit home. I want 50%.
You will make sacrifices for this family.
Goddamn right.
Selfish. You know how I know I ain't shit? I would be fucking furious if my girl started with some dude for $10 million. I don't care, bro. So fucking mad. So mad.
If she did?
Yeah. I ain't built like that, bro. I ain't
okay, hold on. 100 mil.
No, I can't. Like, yo, you go.
You got feelings.
You go. It's 100 mil, but you gotta look at this chick every night and go, she fucked this dude, she sucked some dude dick. Like, you think you could just go to
Bro,
sleep?
do you
fuck
think
her
that your
afterward?
girl didn't do that already? With
Why you gotta
somebody
bring
else?
that shit up?
I'm just saying. Like, you okay with her?
She did it for free. Is that your point?
She did. She was probably did it, and she was probably paying for that shit. She was paying for the nasty shit. Now let her get paid, goddamn.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Stop the pot. I'm going to sleep. I hate it here. God damn. But I'm talking about why she
yes, I'm telling you like I tell my wife, oh, yes, you got that will.
I'm talking while she's with me. Damn. Before it don't matter. It does matter, but we're not gonna talk about that. Change the subject. Fuck Home Depot.
All right, man. Tell me about.
I hate it here.
All right, tell me about the teenager that got killed, man.
Great segue. This motherfucker, bro.
I'm gonna get your mood right.
Yo, this guy. Oh my God. Yo, you know how fucked up this? You saw there's this teenager. He went hunting or some shit. I think it was in Iowa, and he got killed because he got mistaken for a squirrel. And I had so many fucking questions when I saw the story.
What?
Yeah.
The guy got mistaken for a
So
squirrel?
he's a 17-year-old named Carson Ryan.
Was he wearing one of them fucking, them hats, the raccoon hats with the tape?
I don't know why I think of Jedediah Springfield when you say that shit. You ever watch The Simpsons?
No. I mean, I have, but I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God, bro. But this motherfucker, bro, he he went hunting with his family, and another hunter mistook him for a squirrel. And I was like, how small is this kid? Also, not the story of me that I want to see published. Like,
And why out of all things, I thought he was a
a
squirrel.
squirrel, bro. So he thought he was close. So Carson Ryan, he's a 17-year-old high school student, and he was hunting with a group when he was shot. A member of the hunting party shot him after mistakenly identifying him as a squirrel. He was transported to a hospital, and he later died when they figured out he probably wasn't a squirrel.
I mean, it's not funny, but
they were squirrel hunting specifically, and he was shot in the back of the head. However, what gets you? I've never done squirrel hunters. I mean, you know how there's there's like
you gotta
they do like weird callings and
right,
shit, and then,
or you have to wear like specific gear
right
to hunt
but
squirrels.
You're a squirrel's kind of tiny. I would think that if I turned to shoot you, and you were a person wearing some kind of camo, I would immediately recognize that you're not a squirrel.
But maybe they
But
got some like funky ass headgear or something.
But how tiny?
He got shot in the head.
Got shot in the back of the head.
Maybe it was just
He
the
made
head.
a sudden movement.
The head was
the guy thought it was a squirrel. I was like, of all the ways to go out.
Yeah, man, and I would imagine. I mean, like the squirrel hunting has got to be something that you have to have. That you have eyes on it. Like it's not something that's just like, oh, here's this thing that's.
So anyway, bro, you know how fucked up it is that you got as a fucking full-blown 17-year-old teenager
to be mistaken for a squirrel.
Mistaken for a squirrel.
And he got so he shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I mean, you've heard my one hunting
the
story,
bear.
man.
Yeah, go back and listen to Bear With Us.
Bear With Us.
That's bro. That was like
that's 5 years ago.
Week 1, month 1. Yeah.
I want to say it's probably week 2. No, probably week 3. Right. The first 2 were about we talked about the
Jordan
thing. Yeah.
Oh damn.
All right, man. Moving on. Tell me about you want to go and get into NFL a little bit, man?
Oh. Yeah, we already talked about Joe Flacco.
What's going on with Russell Wilson, man? He's gone.
You know how sometimes you got to take a stance on something and you know it's not going to pay off for a long time. But
that was if you could have bought stock in Russell Wilson's career, you'd be paid off right now.
Ciara's husband is fucking garbage, and I've been telling y'all for years, bro.
Did you see when in the game? I think it was last week where Jackson Dart goes out.
Yeah.
For a play.
He lasted a play and a half out, and the coach of the Giants was yelling at doctor.
But he makes this really horrible throw, and the stadium just erupts and boos.
Bro, the coach of the Giants goes to the tent where Jackson Dart potentially has a concussion and goes, I don't care if this motherfucker has one finger.
Break him in.
And then put him in. Like, bro, we got to go back to Sean Payton, who's by all intents and purposes, a successful, well-respected NFL head coach, Super Bowl winning.
Yeah.
Right. Bro. Drew Brees, one of the all-time greats, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Under him. Sean Payton gets to Denver a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They have just given Russell Wilson a 9-figure contract. I can't remember what it was, but it was a very big contract. A year in, or 8 games into that tenure, Sean Payton goes, he benches the 9-figure quarterback.
Who did he bench him for?
Fucking like, it wasn't Bo Nix. It was like, Drew Lock. Or some shit. Like somebody's the back.
Somebody else.
Someone who isn't starting right now for the Broncos goes, benches him, and then asks the team to let him go. Do you know how difficult, bro, it is as a brand new head coach or a brand new organization to go to ownership and go, I know you just gave this guy like $200 million or $100 million. I'm just going to say $100 million. It's more than that. And go, just release him and pay him up. And then your entire reputation is on the line. as a head coach. You like that told me all I needed to know when Sean Payton went, yo, y'all gotta let him go. And for like years, Sean Payton looked like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And now you're seeing Russell Wilson, how he performs with the Giants. You're seeing what the Broncos look like. The Broncos are a very competitive team.
Well, remember, he left there. He went to the Steelers.
Right.
Played well for a few games.
And Mike Tomlin, another well-respected head coach, went, nah, I'm good.
Yep.
Like, moved on. The Steelers aren't traditionally a good quarterback organization, right? They'll take it. They're like, if you can hand off the ball and just not throw interceptions, we'll take you. They're like, nah, we're good. We're going to pass on Russell Wilson. They didn't even know. They thought they could get Aaron Rodgers. But if you think about, like, the week of training camp, the Steelers had no
They had no quarterback.
They let Justin
they had,
Fields
they had Mason Rudolph.
Right. And they're like, they let Justin Fields walk, who had a decent season. They let Russell Wilson walk. And the chance that maybe they can get an Aaron Rodgers, but they're like willing to do anything other than re-sign Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And then the Giants lasted 2 games. It was like 3 games, whatever it was. Like,
and he had that one game, was it against the Cowboys, where he was just throwing, I mean, they ended up losing, but he was just throwing bombs.
Was it in Dallas?
I think so.
Yeah. Indoors, no wind, no Like, Seattle's husband can't play quarterback in the NFL anymore, bro. I don't know. Dude, so Russell's on the way out, but we got a new class of talent like coming in, like the draft classes.
So not this year's, man, but last year's draft class, man. All those first round draft picks, man. So Caleb Williams is finally looking like, with Ben Johnson's help, he's looking definitely better than he did last year. Looking more comfortable, not playing hero ball,
right?
But definitely looking more comfortable in the system. You got Jaden Daniels, who was spectacular last year. Had some injuries this year already, but still good QB. Got Bo Nix. You got Drake May, who's fucking doing phenomenal. I mean, I can't believe they're in first place, right?
Yeah,
the Patriots are in first place.
You know what, bro? Mike Vrabel, I'm not surprised.
No,
as a Titans fan. Worst mistake they could have made was fire Mike Vrabel. No one does more with less than that.
I was just going to say, man, didn't he take him to the playoffs with Tannehill?
Yes, bro. No one, dude. And here's one thing I will say about the Titans, and which many people like listening to this, just fucking anybody, because nobody's a Titans fan outside of Nashville. But that team would be so good against people they shouldn't have been competing against. And he was so good about of just getting the most out of every position, even like, dude, I worried for them when they played shitty teams, because it was like the players just kind of get down and stuff like that. But if they were playing like a great team, like that playoff game against the Ravens, where the Ravens were like the #1 seed a few years back, and it was like, and all the favorites had Tennessee losing by like fucking 2 touchdowns and all that, and then Tennessee wound up whooping them by like 3 touchdowns or something crazy. It was like, I go, those games, I remember going into that game telling people, like, I mean, I hate the Ravens, so I would always talk shit, but telling people, like, no, I feel really good. I think we're going to blow them out. And people being like, you're fucking crazy. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Mike Vrabel against very good, for whatever fucking reason, that team overachieved with even when it had a talent disparity. Yeah.
Which is funny, man. Like, I almost don't remember that. I mean, I do, but I don't, right? Because now he's been.
But he's so good, man. And he's gonna come in this weekend in Nashville, because he's making his return to Nashville.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's gonna beat the brakes off the Titans just to prove a point, because they should have never fired him. But I'm not surprised to see. I am surprised to see Drake May. Sorry, I'm not surprised to see the New England's record. I'm surprised to see Drake May have the success that he's had.
Yeah, it's really good, man. And then to round out the first round, it's Michael Penix. Right, so who's with Atlanta? Remember Atlanta paid
Kirk Cousins. Yeah,
a bunch of money.
And they're now second in the South right now, though. Yeah, behind a very good Tampa Bay team.
Yeah, and who did they whooped somebody yesterday that they probably shouldn't have.
Oh, you're right. They beat someone they shouldn't have beat. Buffalo.
That's right. That's right. Buffalo's 4-2.
Buffalo is a very good team. Yeah.
So yeah, man, like it's cool. It's like, every now and then, man, you get these draft class of QBs, and I think that's gonna be the one from last year is gonna be one that'll be like kind of like an all-time draft class. Hopefully these guys stay healthy and keep doing well. So let's see, man. We'll see what happens with those guys.
I'm hoping that as a Titans fan that Cam Ward will join this next draft class.
Yeah.
They finally fired their head coach, long overdue.
I know you were happy about that.
Yeah, it's tough, man, because I'm
This
like,
is second year?
yeah,
Okay.
second year, but he was like 3 or 4 and, fucking 27 or, whatever the record is. I'm normally not like, I understand that as sports fans, most of us are like sports teams, even our fandom is emotional, right?
Yeah, of
Based, right?
course.
Like most of us like sports teams because we grew up there, our dad rooted for them, our fucking spouse or whatever. Like there's an emotional tie, right? And so we're normally not rational when it comes to sports teams. I'd like to think that I'm pretty reasonable when it comes to I'll talk shit irrationally, but
Yeah.
I like deep down I kind of know what the answer is, or I feel it anyway. And I would say with the Titans, I'm normally pretty realistic. I go, especially when it comes to head coaches, because one, I assume that these guys obviously know what they're doing. There's a reason they work in the
Of
NFL,
course.
right? Like they're good, and so yeah, I talk shit as a sportsman, like fire this guy, but generally I kind of know like, hey, it's probably not that this guy's that bad. However, this is the first time that I've watched a team, even the Titans as bad as they've been forever, where I went, "Oh, this
He's
guy's
that
bad at
bad.
his job." Like it's awful, and it was very validating when I've heard announcers like talking shit and like who are supposed to be neutral,
Right,
and the
right.
amount of time like there was one game I'll never forget. The announcers were like, "We don't really know what to say at this point." Like, but
So was it all
disrespectful
based
to
on
say
like
the
the
least.
calls that this guy was
Yeah,
making? Yeah.
it was. I think this particular game was how they were down like 2+ touchdowns, and basically they were like taking the entire fucking play clock. They were playing really slow. It took them like they wound up scoring a touchdown,
Yep.
but it took them like a 9-minute drive. And the announcer just like, we just don't understand why they're like the pay. Like everything about it was like there's no sense of urgency. There's no thing.
Yeah.
The plays they're calling take too long to develop. Like just everything about it. And as a fan, it's these things that you can see. I think for me, what always stands out is like lack of discipline. Whenever a team is over penalized, I'm like, yeah, dude, that's on the coach. Like, especially when they're dumb penalties.
Yeah.
And then you can't manage a clock. Like you have very few jobs that you have to manage in game. It's like you can call plays, sure, and there's all that. And for the most part, that's just scripted, like it's decided during the week. But if you don't know how to manage like seconds on a clock, like I can't help you.
Yeah.
And he struggled with like.
And we had a couple of those instances. We meaning the Bears.
But yeah,
Like,
so anyway, but and listen, I think Callahan might be a very good number 2, and that's okay. I think the mistake, and as guys, I think our ego doesn't allow us. I like for most of us, we wanted to find out, or we think we're number ones, and then we kind of have to find out the hard way that we're not. And then like with him, I go, man, great guy, great character, great whatever. Like the organization seems to speak highly of him from that respect. It's like, man, as an X's and O's or as just running the operations of an
yeah.
NFL football team, it's like, you're probably not the guy. And
Yeah.
that's okay. You're a very good number 2, which
Yeah.
is still, there's only
that's great,
32 of
bro.
those jobs in the world. You
That's
know what I
great.
mean? Like, that's great.
Yep.
So,
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. And watching, so I watched the Bears play on Monday night against the Commanders, and man, and it wasn't that I realized something, but I was watching it, and my wife was rooting for the other team, though she was rooting for the Commanders. But like me and my
did
sons,
she do that on a spike to piss you off? Or
dude, I kind of feel that way. She claims that Jaden Daniels reminds her of my sons. Plus, last year was her first time really kind of like watching a full NFL season for many years.
okay.
And so she just kind of clung to the guy who, remember, they had a phenomenal run last year. They went to the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I was going to say something really racist, but all right. Okay.
So we're sitting there watching the game, man, and the Bears end up winning. Bro, I can't enjoy the game. It's so much better watching sports when you can
The
just
expectations are
enjoy
low?
when you can just enjoy the game and no matter who wins. Like you and I just watched, I mean, I know you hate Pittsburgh, right? But we just kind of finished watching the Pittsburgh and the Bengals game. It was a good game. It was a good finish. You can enjoy the game without, like, I don't really give a shit who wins.
I did.
But if Pittsburgh,
But I know what you mean. Yeah.
but if Pittsburgh had won, you wouldn't be pissed.
No. Yeah, I don't.
Bro, like I was moody
Yeah.
the whole game. I'm yelling at the refs because they're making bad calls, and I still stand by that, right?
It was a very a confusing time because I thought I'd never root for Joe Flacco either.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Ravens. But man, it was like after the game, I was like kind of mad at myself because I go, yo, I couldn't even enjoy the win.
Mm.
You know, like I couldn't because it was just like it was so close the entire game, and then you're waiting for them to make a bonehead play and just fuck it up. And man, I just hate watching the game like that. And I'm just glad that my sons, they'll root for the Bears, but I wouldn't necessarily call them fans.
Gotcha. They'll root for you to kind of,
Yeah,
but they don't
I think
care.
they root for them because of me.
So it's funny. I was a Titans fan. I've rooted for atrocious football for a very long time. So I know exactly what you mean because I expect them to lose, and so I never really got upset.
Yeah.
And then they had those runs with Derrick Henry and the Tannehill teams and the Mike Vrabel, and where they made it to an AFC title game.
And then you're just not only your expectations
now
are
your
higher.
expectations
Man.
are up,
That's
and
right.
then the games would piss me off more when they would lose. And now I'm back to normal where I expect them to lose, and it's peaceful. I could watch them on a Sunday and go, they're about to get beat by 57, but I'll watch them. And I'll get to watch the rebuild that I've watched for the 47th time in their history. And for whatever reason, I stick with it. I don't know why, but I'll keep watching
what they
them.
call it, man? Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. Listen, guys don't have commitment issues. It's you. We'll root for the same shitty team
forever.
our whole life.
Let me tell you, the Yankees have fucking saved me.
Oh my God, yeah, bro.
In my
It's the only sports team I cheer for that's won a title, I think.
Yeah, and that's won multiple titles.
Well, maybe the Devils.
Throughout
I get the Devils
throughout my life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, the rest of my sports team. No, the Longhorns won a national title.
You know what? The college teams that I root for, I'm not that emotional. It's only only the Bears, bro.
I'm not emotional about the Longhorns. You're right.
It's all, and I don't even understand. I don't even understand why.
So me, it goes in order. It goes Yankees, right, as far as emotions go, then Titans, and then Longhorns, and then it used to be like the Nets, you know, like like the Nets, because the Nets got those Jason Kidd.
They had those good years.
They had those good years. You know, it's like you get really invested. But yeah, it would be like Yankees, Titans in that order. It's not. Yeah, I remember there was a time, man, where the Yankees would get eliminated from the playoffs, and it would piss me off for like a month. Like it would put me in a shitty mood. Man, I'm not like that anymore. But it would put me in a shitty mood. I got spoiled because I just expected them to win the fucking World Series every year.
Yeah, mine is Bears, Yankees, and then everybody else. Like I can watch the college teams that I root for, the NBA teams that I root for, which NBA has transitioned into. I like players more than teams.
That's true.
So I kind of end up rooting for like
I root for LeBron more than
players,
I root for
right.
So I kind of
so NBA, especially NBA like playoffs, they're so much fun, man.
Hey, pass the first round, the NBA playoffs, get them.
They're fun.
Have you followed baseball since it finished? Since the Yankees finished? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't even know who's in it anymore.
All right, man. I'm gonna tell you. So the as of today, the Dodgers are up 3-0. So that's about to be a wrap.
So are they about to win the World Series again? They're about to go back to back.
Well, they're going back to the World Series, so we're gonna see.
Against who?
I don't know who won today's game.
The Blue Jays are beating the shit out of the Yankees every game.
Well, that's finished.
Remember, no, I know.
So
I stopped paying attention once the Yankees get eliminated to baseball.
Let's see.
I assume MLB canceled this season. I'm perplexed that they don't.
So Toronto just tied it up. So they won today. So they're playing the Mariners. It's 2-2.
Oh wow! Okay, so that's a close.
And I think the split on those games is a 2-3-2. So they got one. So they got one more in Seattle, and then they go back to Toronto. So that one's going. That's a good series.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure LA got that one. They're going to wrap up.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens with that.
Not many teams going up 3-0 lose series. Right?
No,
you said 3-0.
And they're not, bro. The first two games that they won were in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So this is probably not leaving LA. So I still follow it. LA is one of them teams, man, where they have some really good players. They got Mookie Betts, they got Freddie Freeman, they got Ohtani, you know, they got the dude Will Smith. They have awesome pitching.
So that fucking Snell, and this is the only reason I knew the playoffs were still on. Sports Center led with like Snell's throwing almost a no hitter, basically. I guess in the playoff, the first one or second one or whatever. I'm like,
Well, they have the Asian dude too, man, that just threw a fucking complete game the other day.
Not Otani.
It wasn't Otani.
What are you talking about? It's a kid who looks at the sky and shit before he pitches. What is that? All the Japanese pitchers, they do that weird shit where they look at the sky and then they fucking do
They
some,
praying, man.
yeah, and then they move their body like they're being fucking, like they're mid-exorcism. They just fucking pitch all weird. That shit works. Whatever it is, y'all keep doing that shit. I'm not, I'm saying it because I don't have a better point of reference, but they all look like they're mid-possession. And the demon's being called out of them. Isn't that motherfucker like 5'5" too? He's like super
He's
tiny.
little,
yeah,
dude, man. Yeah. He doesn't look big at all. Is he?
like a circus monkey.
I'm not even
throwing a
gonna
baseball
try to
movie.
think of, I'm not even trying to say his name. I'm gonna butcher it.
Yamamoto.
It's that one.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the one. That's the
I
one.
just took a guess.
That's the
I
one.
don't know
That's it.
nobody. I just took a guess. It's felt right. It felt like he's Japanese. And Yamamoto feels to be like, it's like the Smith of Japan.
We gotta go with that. I know it has a moto in it, and it's out with a Y. That's all I know.
Probably like super far off.
Yep. Well, since we're in Asia, tell me about this Chinese company, man. What's going on with the Chinese company? What they giving away to the employees?
I forgot. Nah, I saw this story this week. I thought this shit was funny as fuck. And fuck, China always got the weirdest names for their little town. In Zhejiang, China, it's a company gifts every new full-time employee a kitten.
A kitten?
A kitten.
What if you don't
Never-
want an
a
animal,
cat,
bro?
a baby cat. They gift it to you, but the caveat is if you leave the company, you got to give it back.
No. Why would they want it?
Because they hate their people.
Yo, not for nothing, bro. The mental behind that, right? You get attached.
Yes. Bro.
And then they go, yo, you want to leave? Give us the cat. Like if this, bro, like if your job right now and you wanted to leave and they go, yo, give us your dog.
They can have that motherfucker.
You heartless motherfucker.
I want reimbursement for his medical bills this year. So they can have him.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I could do. I couldn't do that shit. Like I couldn't give away my dog.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's a kind of a
Just
genius
turn over
idea.
0% because
What
no
if-
one wants to give
what
the
if-
cat back.
What if you go, nah, I don't want the cat.
Fucking dies. You be like, all right, joke's on you. You hand him a fucking box. This is ashes from the cat. Yeah, like, yeah, mister.
Oh
Fucking-
man, that's fucked up.
Bro,
I think that's really fucked up.
like Dr. Hiroshima had passed away 2 years ago. You can have him back. Fucking his little box with ashes in it. Oh my God, man. Yo,
That's funny as fuck.
Japan always does weird shit. All the Asian countries.
But that was Japan. I mean, that was China, right?
Yo, but you're right. Oh, sorry, China. Like, it would keep you from doing.
It would
weird
keep
shit,
you from you go like, yo, if I end up getting fired or quitting, I have to give back the thing that I've grown to love. Like, yeah, that's
I wonder if you get fired.
then do you get to keep it as like a consolation prize?
Instead, if you leave. So,
Still.
would you stay for the cat or quit with your paws up? So, my guess is that.
I don't really like cats,
So you would be okay.
so I'd probably be okay. But I've grown up, like let's just say grown up, but
Do you let your family get attached?
I've had dogs
Okay.
for the last 30 years. And that shit, and it doesn't matter of fact, even my youngest dog now which is like it's a toy. The hell is it? A toy Yorkshire Terrier. When we initially got that dog, I was like, I don't want this little like foo-foo dog, but
Okay.
you know, my wife wants it, so yeah, go ahead. You got to take care of it. And I wasn't even thinking to myself like, I'm not getting attached to this thing.
Yeah, to the
But
foo-foo dog.
Yeah, but I did. And like, I wouldn't give that dude up. So I would imagine even with a cat, I've never owned one, but I imagine I would get attached to that as well.
Yeah, cats are assholes, but I would think you're right that like you would get attached and you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But if you work in China, to a specific company, you better be cold-hearted as much. Maybe this is why they're all so cold. So fucking. This is why they're winning all the wars, bro. China's taking over, bro. Just take y'all shoes off and just be ready to accept.
Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up, man. Tell me.
Right.
Let's finish it off with something's going on in Zimbabwe with the men and the women. What's going on?
So I stumbled upon this story. Don't ask me why. My algorithm hates me. From 2011.
Oh.
And I think it's still an issue.
This is the second old story that you brought up in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Because I don't want to make it
on?
sound like it's something that's like brand new, just breaking news, but I think it's still happening. So women in Zimbabwe have been raping men. And they've been using like condoms and like broken condoms and shit to catch them as like evidence and stuff, because they've been making the men wear condoms, quote unquote, but then like breaking them.
Yeah, but
so making the men feel like they're being safe.
Dude, I kind of feel like this is one of those fetishes.
Well, what do you
mean?
Right?
Where you want to like the men. Like
Okay.
the maybe it's like a fetish, like the men want to be, like they want to be dominated.
Okay.
And so they allow themselves to this, so they allow this to happen, because there's really I'm sorry, man. There's no woman out there that's raping me. And if she is, I'm probably gonna marry her.
That only works this way around. If you rape me and successfully
rape me,
complete said rape, you can have it for life. Go to hell. In unrelated news, we're going to record the next 47 episodes of the podcast in Zimbabwe.
I already bought my ticket.
We're going to get to the bottom of this shit. We're going to save a lot of men in the process.
Investigative report.
We need to be on the front lines of this shit.
We're going to come back with
I'm tired of seeing men. I'm tired of seeing men abused and taken advantage of, especially in these third world countries. All right, we got to put a stand. We got to, whatever it is, we got to fucking get to the bottom of this shit. So we're recording the podcast in Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe.
Send food, send money, send penicillin.
Bro, can you imagine, like, fucking sitting at I don't know, bro, I'm sitting like a police precinct and being like, I didn't want it. But she took it. I said no.
But now I loved it.
But I was overpowered. I don't like the victim blame, but they deserve it. You know how sometimes people be like, well, what was she wearing? I don't even need to know.
Yo, on that, tell them where they can find us.
Zimbabwe's tourism website. Things to avoid. At the Carbon Food Podcast on IG.
Let's fucking
at Carbon FB Pod on X. At Carbon Food Podcast on TikTok, which some of y'all seem to hate us on there. I don't know why, but go ahead and follow us on there. Comment, like, listen, call us pieces of shit. Tell us you like us. What, it doesn't matter to us. Just engage. We'll try to answer back. At Carbon FE Pod on X, and then all your favorite audio platforms, so Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Geo7, Ghana, TuneIn, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, Radio Cast, Amazon Music, Audible, your smart device. So whether it's your Alexa, your Google Home, whatever bootleg shit you bought off Temu, whatever, just tell it to play the Carbon Food Podcast. It will play it. And then, Siri's on your phone, your Bixby's if you have a Samsung, your OK Googles if you have a Google phone. Which mine is listening now because it's creepy as fuck. Just do it. Let us know. Or just tell it, listen to us, leave a comment, leave a review, talk shit to us on social, whatever floats your boat.
And as always, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week from Zimbabwe.
Peace.
Peace.